Have you ever thought of someone and they texted you right at that moment?
Sure, and sometimes I think about pizza, and then I order pizza. Doesn't make me psychic.
Maybe not. But what if those coincidences, the ones we keep brushing off, are actually fragments of a very real ability?
Telepathy? So now we're reading minds?
Or maybe we've always been doing it. We just don't have the language because science hasn't caught up yet.
Here we go again. Blaming science for not keeping up with the internet.
In this episode, we're diving into telepathy, not as fiction, but as a frontier. We'll explore real experiments, ancient knowledge, and what quantum physics might be whispering through the noise.
And before you ask, yes, I'll play the skeptic, but if I end up hearing your thoughts by the end of this video, I'm billing you.
And for you watching, if this kind of question makes your neurons hum, don't forget to like and subscribe now, because in topic 4, we'll explore how your own brain might already be wired for something extraordinary and forgotten.
Yeah, no pressure, right?
All right, surprise me. What are these so-called experiments that prove we're all secret mind readers?
Let's start with the Ganzfeld experiments. Researchers placed one person in sensory isolation. The other focused on sending images or emotions. And the results? Consistently above chance.
Above chance? Like barely above chance or lottery-level psychic?
Enough to make statisticians nervous. Some trials hit accuracy rates over 50%, way beyond random guessing.
The mock whisper. Sounds like someone's tenure got revoked.
It gets better. In the 1960s, dream telepathy experiments at Maimonides Medical Center showed that people could dream of images being sent to them, even when asleep.
So we're doing psychic Zoom calls in REM sleep?
Maybe we always have. And it's not just labs. There are countless stories of mothers sensing their children in danger, twins finishing each other's sentences, even soldiers sensing ambushes miles away.
Okay, I've had moments like that, but I just assumed it was intuition, gut feeling.
And maybe that gut feeling is exactly where telepathy lives. Not loud, not flashy, but a quiet resonance between minds.
So, if this is real, why isn't it taught in schools or explored seriously?
Because sometimes what we know gets in the way of what we see. In topic 2, we're going to explore why science keeps looking away and what it might be afraid to discover.
Let me guess. It's not just the peer reviews, it's the paradigm.
Okay, so if people are dreaming other people's thoughts, why isn't this front-page science?
Because the moment you admit telepathy might be real, you're no longer dealing with just neurons. You're dealing with consciousness as something non-local. And that makes a lot of scientists deeply uncomfortable.
You mean because it breaks the physics textbooks?
Exactly! Mainstream science is built on materialism, the belief that everything is matter, and consciousness is just a byproduct of the brain. But if thoughts can travel between people without any physical medium, that story starts to crumble.
Cue the existential crisis in aisle 3.
It's happened before. In the 1980s, psychologist Rupert Sheldrake introduced the idea of morphic fields, a kind of invisible structure connecting minds. He was mocked, banned from TED, and dismissed by the academic elite.
But was he wrong or just early?
That's the question. And here's the twist. Many ancient cultures already accepted this. They didn't call it morphic resonance, they called it intuition, spirit connection, or simply knowing.
So maybe science didn't disprove telepathy, maybe it just didn't know how to measure it.
Exactly. But modern physics, especially quantum theory, might finally give us a way in.
You're not going to say telepathy is quantum, are you?
Stay tuned. In Topic 3, we'll explore how quantum physics already shows that information can travel instantly, and why that could change everything we thought we knew about the mind.
Okay, so now we're dragging quantum physics into the mind-reading business?
Not dragging, just listening to what it's already whispering.
Is this the part where particles start acting like psychics?
Let's talk about entanglement. Two particles can be separated by miles or even light years and still affect each other instantly. No signal, no delay, just connection.
That's real?
Oh, it's real. It's one of the most tested and strangest truths in quantum mechanics. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance.
So if tiny particles can stay connected across space, you're wondering if minds can too.
Exactly. What if thoughts don't stay locked inside your skull? What if consciousness is non-local, more like a field, or even a shared network?
So I'm basically Wi-Fi?
More like a receiver and transmitter. Some scientists believe the brain doesn't produce consciousness. It tunes into it, just like a radio tunes into different frequencies.
Okay, if that's true, maybe telepathy isn't some magic power. Maybe it's just a skill we stopped training.
Or forgot we ever had. And it would explain a lot. The strange syncs, the gut feelings, the dreams that aren't yours, but still feel true.
So this isn't about breaking science. It's about expanding it.
And here's where it gets personal. Because in Topic 4, we'll show how your own brain, your own biology, may already hold the blueprint for telepathy. You don't need a lab, just a little remembering.
All right, I've got to ask, are we really saying telepathy isn't just possible? It's already wired into us?
Exactly. Let's start with the temporal lobes. They're part of the brain associated with spiritual experiences, deep emotion, and even visions.
That's the same area that lights up during meditation, right?
Yes, some neuroscientists call it the God module, not because it proves anything supernatural, but because it triggers feelings of connection, unity, and meaning.
Like the state people describe right before synchronicity hits.
Or right before they sense someone's presence, even when no one's there. Studies from the Heart Math Institute show that the human heart, yes, the heart, emits a measurable electromagnetic field that changes depending on emotional state and can even affect the nervous system of people nearby.
So our emotions broadcast?
All the time. And when two people are emotionally connected, their heart rhythms can actually synchronize even at a distance.
So maybe telepathy isn't just in the mind. Maybe it's a full-body resonance.
Exactly. And studies on DMT show that people consistently encounter entities or intelligences in altered states with communication that feels telepathic, instant, emotional.
And yet we call it hallucination, not possibility.
Because we were taught to ignore what can't be explained. But what if telepathy is real? Not as a miracle, but as a sense we've forgotten how to use.
So it's not about being special, it's about being human, fully.
And that changes everything, because the more we remember, the more we might realize we were never alone in our thoughts. Not really.
So we started by asking if telepathy could be real, and somehow ended up with the feeling that maybe it's already happening all the time.
That's the strange beauty of it. The more you open your mind, the more you realize it wasn't ever closed, just tuned to the wrong frequency.
So maybe the thoughts we think are ours aren't always. And the moments we feel seen, maybe someone was actually listening.
So now we ask you, what part of this episode spoke to you most? And more than that, if you could choose one word to describe what this awakened in you, what would it be?
It could be something like connection, curiosity, remembering, truth, stillness, resonance, activation, or even just whoa.
Write your word in the comments. We're listening, and so is everyone else.
And if this stirred something in you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with someone you've always felt connected to.
To keep this exploration going, check out one of these next videos. The hidden frequencies of your mind, or what ancient civilizations knew about the mind before neuroscience. Trust your intuition. Click the one that calls you.
Because maybe the message you're waiting for is the one you've already started sending.